Welcome, Mr. Ricci. Thank you for taking the interview with me, and it is really good to have a chance to talk about the conference you've attended in Washington recently. Could you introduce yourself first?
So I'm Dale Ritchie, the president of Mckenzie College. I'm the past president of the Association for Private Colleges and Universities here in New Brunswick, and I'm also a past board member of the National Association for Career Colleges. And I've been involved in education for the last 20 years. So I attended the National Association's NAFSA is what it's called, in Washington, and it's the largest global conference for educators worldwide, and it's held in the US every year. There were over 200 exhibitors, 200 workshops, and there was people from over 100 different countries that attended.
Great.
Institutions and people associated with education.
It was an excellent experience. Could you briefly tell us what the conference was about?
Yeah, so at this conference is really an opportunity for educators from all over the world to get together and discuss common issues and to talk about opportunities, because knowledge is a worldwide opportunity for people to access, and educators are at the forefront of being able to relate that information and connect the world.
So basically it was the conference about international education services, academic collaboration, and trends for next year.
Right, most of the attendees were senior educators, presidents and provosts and academic advisors. And at that level, the opportunities for them to discuss their programs and each of what they offer. Each of these various universities and colleges and education providers have a whole variety of programs that they offer to various people all over the world. And each country has a specific need and requirement with respect to their economy for jobs and for training their people to work in a successful company. These educators are globally connected in a global environment. But in addition to that, broadening a young person's knowledge by expanding their experiences globally, connecting them with new people, connecting them with new places and new ways of doing things, new ways of thinking is really important. And older people too, because education is a lifelong experience. So it's not just for young people that are just coming into the workforce, but retraining and being able to keep up with your skills is an essential part of today's economy. And we're finding older people are saying, well, what are the current trends and things that I need to be aware of so that I can be a productive member of society?
I remember you mentioned before about the rising trends of the young people's psychological health in international education. Was there anything mentioned during the conference?
Yeah, it just seems that there's a recent trend with young people today that anxiety and mental illness is an issue. At the conference, this was a big concern for international students, especially when they leave their home country and they don't have support systems. How do you put support systems in to help young people so that they can get the help that they need when they're not, at home? And being able to access and understand what international students are going through is a big part of that. So,
thank you. In your opinion, what is the most important thing for those students who study overseas?
One of the most important things for students to do is to learn how to effectively communicate, to develop their language skills so that they can understand and be understood. At Mckenzie College, we're a designated learning institution that is accredited by Languages Canada. We focus on business and academic English, so this really helps in the development of a young person's career, or whether they decide to go on to another institution, university, community college, or what have you.
As an educator, tell me what success means to you in terms of our students in college.
Well, I think that success is probably one of the most important motivators for people to learn. There's always going to be people better than you, and always people maybe not so good as you are. It doesn't matter. It's where you're going to grow that's important. So if you can come with an open mind that you're going to put as much effort, we always tell students, you're going to get out of the program as much as you put into it. So if a student can be motivated to put a lot of effort in.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Ty. Hope we can talk next time again.